All right, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend Tarot. So today we're going to be doing a Twin Flames reading. So we're going to start off with Divine Masculine Energy. Okay. Keep in mind this is general, so it may or may not resonate. Take it if it does, leave it if it doesn't. If you guys want to book something personal, my information is down below in the description box. Okay, so what is going on with the Divine Masculine at this time? Solitude, fresh start, and we have Twin Flame coming through here. Okay, so this looks like a Divine Masculine who has taken some time alone, taken some time to really gather his or her thoughts so that there could be this fresh start in this connection. Okay, so it's almost like this energy is intensifying for the Divine Masculine. The more that they have to focus on their own energy, the more there is this desire for a fresh start and then to come together here with the Twin Flame energy, because we have these two people coming together. So currently you guys could be dealing with a Divine Masculine who's really very self-focused, spending a lot of time alone, introspection. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's pull a few tarot cards for them. What's going on with the Divine Masculine at this time? What is going on with the Divine Masculine at this time? Yeah, see? Okay, look at this. We have the Nine of Pentacles, very self-focused right now. We have the Six of Wands. Okay, so the Divine Masculine right now, it's like they're building their confidence. They're focusing on their independence. Very much just focusing on themselves here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have a Divine Masculine who's focusing on themselves, but still keeping an eye on you. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's still this attachment to the feminine. There's still this focus on the feminine, even though they are still focused on their own lives and building their own financial stability. So we have the Page of Wands here. Okay, strong desire to communicate here. So for those of you who are not in communication with your Divine Masculine, they're thinking about communication. Okay, why is the Nine of Pentacles here? The Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so a lot of you guys, it's like this Divine Masculine is someone who is at this point where they're ready to move away from any conflict in their life. So they're focusing on themselves and in a solitude energy because they've been surrounded by a lot of people here in the past, and it's felt like a burden to them. So they're trying to distance themselves from any issues, any drama in their life. Ten of Wands, Ten of Wands, Five of Wands. It's like they don't want any issues. They don't want arguments. They don't want conflict with people, because this is just, it took a toll on them, and that's why they took a step back and focused on themselves. That's what they are doing. So why is the Six of Wands here? The Six of Pentacles. So they're building the confidence to give. They're building the confidence to give to the Divine Feminine. We have the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Wands. Why is the Queen of Pentacles reversed? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, currently I feel that a lot of you aren't really seeing anything with the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. The Pentacles talk about that practical energy. It can talk about the 3D energy. So for a lot of you, you're not seeing your Divine Masculine do much in the 3D. You're not seeing a whole lot of action, but a lot is happening internally. There's a lot of shifts and a lot of change that the Divine Masculine is going through, but it's more on an internal basis. So some of you may not be seeing the outer effects of these changes yet, but there's a lot of inner work going on. Okay, yeah, look at this. The Page of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Okay, feeling really inspired to have this happy, joyful life, feeling really inspired to create a positive future here, right? Because we have the Fresh Start card as well. So it seems like overall, the Divine Masculine is in a good energy. It's like they've taken a step back from any issues or drama or, you know, any sort of conflict. Certain people that have been bringing them down, they're stepping away from this energy to focus on themselves, which is helping them build this confidence to give to the feminine. There's a lot of inner work going on at this point in time. So again, you may not see the physical results of that quite yet, but it's happening on an internal level here. Okay, so let's actually take a look and see, what is your Divine Masculine, or how does the Divine Masculine feel about the feminine at this time? Okay, we'll leave these out here. How does the Divine Masculine feel? How does the Divine masculine feel about the feminine at this time? How does the divine masculine feel about the feminine? Wow, see, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Strong energy, justice. I'm seeing marriage here. 10 of Pentacles, justice energy. Very strong committal vibes. We've got the Chariot reverse. We've got Cancer, Libra. And there's that 6 of Pentacles again, like I said. So you have a divine masculine who is building up that confidence to give to you. So not only give to you, but literally give you something really very stable here with the 10 of Pentacles. So how the divine masculine is feeling about the divine feminine is really focused on that long-term goal, right? So this is someone who seems to be fixated on more of the longevity of the connection rather than just like a short-term type of energy, rather than just coming in and coming out. We're seeing a divine masculine here who's thinking about stability, who's thinking about structure, who's thinking about commitment, possibly even marriage. Now, are they acting on it? I feel like with this Chariot reverse, they may not be taking that action. It's more of this idea of, okay, I need to give, but am I ready to take that move yet? Okay, we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so they're still battling a little bit here. I'm seeing some insecurity, okay? So, yeah, look at this. Okay, for some of you, you may be dealing with a divine masculine who is still dealing with some sort of karmic situation that they're still giving to. So that could be a reason why they haven't fully offered you a fresh start. But here's the thing. You have a divine masculine who's thinking very heavily about that long term, but still in this energy of questioning whether or not they have what it takes. There's insecurity here. Still feeling like they're not good enough. 9 of Cups reversed with that 4 of Cups reverse energy. Feeling like, oh my gosh, am I going to miss out on an opportunity if I don't get this together? Right? They want to make things right with the feminine here. Okay? Remember what I was saying about that longevity, like long term? The 9 of Wands is not giving up on something. So how they're seeing the feminine is that they don't want to give up on this. They want to fight for this. They want to stick this out. They do see it as long term. They know they need to make things right for the times where they treated the feminine poorly, when they were in a bad energy, like when they weren't feeling good about themselves. But I think they're still struggling a bit with this. And they're not taking action, Chariot reverse, because they don't want to F it up. It's like they don't want to take action before they're fully ready to take action, okay? But for some of you guys, I do see strongly here at the 6 of Pentacles, and we have the 2 court cards with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. For some of you, you have a divine masculine who's still dealing with a karmic situation. So that's affecting them. What's their most likely action towards the feminine? What's the divine masculine's most likely action towards the feminine? The 5 of Wands in reverse. Fighting themselves, internal battle. They want this new beginning, but why are they fighting themselves on it? They're afraid to leave their comfort zone. Okay, so like I was saying, so we have the fresh start. I always see these cards as very similar. So this fresh start is with the feminine. Okay, so this is what we were seeing at the very beginning. So they do want this fresh start with the feminine, but they are battling themselves internally. Okay, because they're afraid to leave their comfort zone. 3 of Wands in reverse. What's their message for the feminine? What's the divine masculine's key message for the feminine? What's the divine masculine's message for the feminine? Yeah, so that's what it is. Look at this. My fears keep stopping me. It's like, divine feminine, I want this new beginning, but my fears keep stopping me. We have, you mean the world to me. I don't want to keep hurting you. Okay, like I was saying, we have a divine masculine here who's aware they've got to make things right when they did something when they were not in the best space. 9 of Cups reverse. So they're saying here, I have a plan, but you have to trust me. Okay, so let's clarify what this is here. Strength. See, that's what I was saying. Exactly. This is someone who right now is building the confidence. So their plan is to focus on themselves and build up their confidence to approach the feminine, build up their confidence to actually give something, because right now it's like their fears, let's clarify what this is, their fears are still putting that halt on this situation. Yeah, see, exactly, fear of change. It's like fear of leaving their comfort zone, fear of change, Tower in reverse. Okay, so let's take a look at the feminine energy. Okay, so what is going on with Divine Feminine? What is going on with Divine Feminine at this time? We have barrier. Something is getting in the way here for the feminine right now, or she's feeling like there's a block. We have the self-worth, and we have big dreams. So that could be what it is. So what's going on with the feminine right now is that, you know, she's wanting to move towards this big dream. She's wanting to move towards her goals in life and towards a union. But the barrier is still this kind of self-worth and needing to feel, you know, truly worthy of having this. So I think there's kind of a mirroring energy here going on. Okay. So what's going on with the Divine Feminine at this time? What's going on with the Divine Feminine at this time? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. We have that same card out for the masculine. Wow, look at all this. We have 3 court cards here, 4 court cards. Some of you could have multiple options here. A lot of you could have a lot of people that maybe are around you, connected to. Okay, keep in mind this is you in general right now. Okay, so you may be feeling, Divine Feminines, like things are really slowing down in your life at this point with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, it's like maybe at one point things were moving very fast, and now all of a sudden you're like, whoa, why is everything in my life slowing down? And I feel here it's because with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, there's something that you've been holding on to tightly that you're being called to release. Okay, but it's almost like by holding on to it, you're preventing your healing. Four of Swords in reverse, delaying your healing, because I'm getting 2 cards of healing here. Four of Swords with the Six of Swords. So the feminines right now are in this process of trying to heal from any attachment wounds. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Actually, both of you guys had that energy. So I think there's attachment wounds here still for both of you. You're not giving up on yourself though. Despite that things have slowed down for you, you're still fighting. 9 of Wands. You're still working hard towards overcoming this barrier. Okay, but I think there are some emotions that are coming up to the surface. Sometimes when our life begins to slow down, it's often because the universe is giving us time and space to focus on what's coming up, right? So emotions typically come up when our life slows down. Often when we have a really busy life, we don't have time to think about or feel what's happening inside of ourselves. So when our life slows down, it's like all of those, you know, emotions that we've suppressed start to come up to the surface. And I think for the Divine Feminine, that's what's coming up right now. It's like Spirit is slowing down your life, and that's why you may be feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm hitting this barrier, right? Like, why is everything taking so long? Yeah, I feel like everything is taking forever. 2 of Wands. It's like you're always waiting for something. You feel like nothing ever arrives. And Spirit has slowed down your life a bit here so that these emotions can come up to the surface. I feel like they're starting to come up. So some of you are starting to actually feel these emotions, but there's just a lot of healing going on for the feminine, especially related to her self-worth. Yeah, but the thing is that she's still holding on to a negative belief about herself. Death in reverse. The feminine is still holding on to a belief related to worthiness here. Yeah, it's from the inner child, okay? So with the Death card in reverse, we have the inner child here. So it's an inner child wound that the feminine is still holding on to. And this is what needs to be released. And this is also related to the attachment here. Okay, so let's take a look and see how she is feeling about the Divine Masculine. How does the Divine Feminine feel? How does the Divine Feminine feel? How does the Divine Feminine feel about the Divine Masculine? Page of Pentacles. Keep getting so many court cards for the feminine. For a lot of you, we've got similar cards coming out. So some of you divine feminines could have someone else that you're dealing with. Okay, so strongly here, the divine feminine is wanting to make an offer to the masculine, or possibly waiting for an offer from the masculine, because we literally have the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. These two hands are reaching out with an offer. So a lot of you are either waiting for that offer from your divine masculine, or you're wanting to make an offer. But what's really interesting is we had the divine masculine had the Ten of Pentacles upright. The divine feminine has it in reverse. I think a lot of you divine feminines are not necessarily expecting a commitment at this time. It's like you're not expecting a commitment from your divine masculine Emperor. So there's a lot of emotions here. Queen of Cups in reverse, but there's still, again, like I was saying before, I feel like there's kind of this almost trying to avoid these emotions that are coming up. And so again, Spirit keeps putting these barriers in to kind of slow your life down so you could start to feel, because there's been this suppression of like sort of trying to avoid these painful feelings that are coming up that I think are related to self-worth and inner child wounds. So there's still this healing going on for the feminine. She's still healing from a situation here with the masculine where she had to let him go because he wasn't committing. She's still healing from that. And that's why I feel like a lot of you aren't expecting a commitment, because you're still in the process of healing from having to let them go for not committing, or for not giving you what, for not giving you what you wanted. Okay, it's like in the past I feel like a lot of you had to release this person because they weren't committing, and you're still in the process of healing from that. So sometimes it's like it takes a little bit for your mind to get right. So there's like really not this expectation of anything at this point with the feminine. Okay, what's really interesting is you guys both pulled the Three of Wands in reverse. So there is this reluctancy to leave your comfort zone as well. But I feel like for you, your comfort zone is more about, it's more emotional, okay? Queen of Cups in reverse. So let's take a look and see what the outcome is here. Okay, so what's the most likely outcome between the divine feminine and divine masculine in the next few weeks? What's the most likely outcome? What's the most likely outcome? What's the most likely outcome? We have the Magician in reverse. Something is still not manifesting here. Let's see. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, but you're still going to work at it. It's like, okay, so I keep getting this energy of some of you may be feeling like the energy is really thick. Okay, and what I mean by that is if you've ever like tried to walk through well, I'm not going to say walk through quicksand, but like, let's say for instance, you're walking through like wet sand, you know, it's thick and sometimes it's very difficult to walk. Some of you may be feeling like your life feels that way, or that this connection feels this way, where it's like it doesn't feel flowy. It doesn't feel like it's easy to move situations forward. It feels very stuck and very heavy. And that's because with the Magician's energy in reverse, it's like things are not lined up. So you may be noticing that nothing is manifesting, but I feel like a lot of you, it's like despite this, the divine feminine and the divine masculine are still working hard. Even though they may feel that the universe isn't supporting them, we have the Three of Swords here. Yeah, see, there's still heartbreak here. And the reason why I feel like this is happening, where you keep working towards something, but feeling like, oh my gosh, like what is going on? No results, no results. It's because all of this pain is coming up, right? All of this pain is coming up, but Spirit is actually urging for this to come up because it has to come up to come out. So you can't really avoid having to do this work of dealing with the pain. And sometimes, again, like I was saying, when things don't work out, or when our life falls apart in a sense, or when, you know, there's stagnation or barriers, that's when we get the most upset, and that's when we feel all of our emotions, like when things are stagnating or not necessarily working. So I feel like this is almost a beautiful thing, even though you may not be seeing it yet. I feel like in the future you're going to see the results of how great this actually was, that things didn't manifest quite yet. But I feel the divine feminine and divine masculine are still working very hard on themselves. There is going to be some heartbreak or some pain that still has to heal here. Okay, what is the advice here for the Divine Feminine who's watching? Yeah, see, exactly what I was just saying. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like Spirit is acknowledging that, yes, we know things aren't moving right now. Like, there's a strong awareness that, yes, Divine Feminine, we know. Things are not moving forward. You're feeling like things are stagnant. You're feeling like you're moving through quicksand. It's slow. But Spirit is saying that this is happening for a reason. So there's an acknowledgement of, yes, don't worry, there's a reason for it. So what's the advice for the Divine Masculine at this time? The Tower. The Divine Masculine is going to have to deal with triggers. See, this is exactly what I was getting. I feel like this may not be the message that you necessarily want to hear, but sometimes when you have that preparation ahead of time, you go, okay, well, this is necessary because something positive is going to come out of it at the end. But I feel like the Divine Masculine is going to be triggered this week. And the Divine Feminine is pretty much just going to be feeling like nothing is moving. But again, there's a process, there's a reason for it. So there's kind of just this call to have faith and to have trust right now and keep working on your healing. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. So I truly hope that this reading was helpful. If you want to book your own personal reading, my information is down below in the description box. All right, but I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I wish you all of the best on your journey. Take care.